Hello there, it's your girl Chic Daff here, and I'm here with a response video to JTsuits, what they don't tell you when you're getting out of the military. And I loved his transparency. I will link his video down below. I am a proud Marine spouse, an Army daughter, and a sister and aunt of Navy service members. So I have seen this transition several times, and there are a lot of things that they don't tell you when you get out of the military. And one of those things is that you do have support. So, again, as a person who has had family members, including my own husband, make the transition or continue to make the transition, because does the transition really end? Continue to make the transition to civilian life, you have support. So that's the one thing, and that's pretty much what this channel is about. It's about my life. It's about being a former military spouse, and again, every day we're transitioning. So the military is still a big part of our family, but again, we are working towards and every day a successful transition into civilian life. I feel like you don't ever really lose parts of the military or the influence that it has, but you definitely can make a smooth transition. And again, there are resources that are here for you. Now, one of the things that I wanted to expound on is, I know he talked about the GI Bill and how the GI Bill is available for you and how it's going to pay that BAH, which is, I think, is the E4 with dependents, or E5 with dependents. But I wanted to expound on that. There are other resources that are available to you. Sometimes people who separate from the military, they do have trouble actually working for someone. So entrepreneurship is a very common theme among military members. Military members are actually very successful. And so I think that it's important to also have resources for that. One of the things that we explored when my husband first got out of the military is there is an entrepreneurship track when it comes to Voc Rehab. Voc Rehab is actually outside of your post 9/11, and you have to be, I believe, at least 10 or 30%. I'll put the percentage up. Disabled in order to benefit from Voc Rehab, but it's basically vocational rehabilitation. So it's retraining. If you did something in the military, let's say you were an infantryman or something in the military that really you can't really transfer those skills, or you want to get new skills, you can also use your Voc Rehab to assist you with getting retrained. You can, again, use that for entrepreneurship. It is very, very hard. I will not lie to you. we had to basically climb over bridges and mountains and lakes and streams just to access some of those benefits, but it can be done. Also, I wanted to mention that there's also a big misconception that all of your benefits are through the VA. There are local benefits on the local level that you can access, as well as VSOs. A VSO is a Veteran Service Organization. There's many of them. You have DAV, which is the Disabled American Veterans. You have VFW, which is the Veteran of Foreign Wars. You have, like I said, on the local level, we actually live in Texas, so we also have the Texas Veterans Commission, and I'm sure that other states have those commissions as well. And all of those organizations will help you access all of your benefits. So not just educational benefits, but let's say you have a question about your actual veterans disability benefits. They can help you with that process. They can help you access your VA health benefits. If you have a question about your taxes, here in Texas, you can also get your registration for little to nothing. You can get a free LLC, again, giving veterans the opportunity to establish an entrepreneurship track outside of the military. So there are lots of benefits outside of the military that don't necessarily have to be accessed through the VA or the Veteran Affairs organization. Also, I wanted to hit on for just a little bit that there are organizations and foundations that are set up to help veterans. So one of the foundations that that we use all the time, we use it to connect with other veterans who are on that journey to transition. In full transparency, we've actually used it if we were having financial struggles, and that is America's Fund and the Semper Fi Fund. America's Fund and the Semper Fi Fund is available to post 9/11 veterans. So, of course, if you're transitioning, you are a post 9/11 veteran right now. You basically have to serve either 2001 or later, and I believe you do have to have or be working on your veterans disability benefits. So I think those are the two requirements, but they provide so many resources. They provide transitioning resources. They provide, like I said, we've gotten financial assistance when we were, in a tough financial spot. We've also received just camaraderie. We have these night outs. With the pandemic, they're virtual now, but before we used to actually go out and have date nights, and it's just a great opportunity to connect with other veterans who are experiencing the same struggle of connecting and trying to find that camaraderie. And then also too, I think what's great about the program is it is national. There are sponsors. The owner of GoDaddy, he actually is a Marine, and so he sends an endowment to the organization, and then so I actually donate as well. We have a donation program where I am employed, and I donate a portion of my salary to what's benefited me. So that's also a great organization. Also, right out of the military, my husband did have issues with working for traditional employment. So that's why I brought up entrepreneurship. I'll share more in later videos about our journey with entrepreneurship. But one of the great resources that we found was the IVMF. And IVMF is actually at Syracuse University. It stands for the Institute for Veteran and Military Families. And they're all about helping military family members, spouses, sons, daughters, the actual veteran themselves successfully transition. So they actually sponsor the boot camp, the Boots to Business boot camp that you're able to become a part of when you're doing TAPS. They actually sponsor that. Chase gave an endowment to the University of Syracuse where the interest alone pays for the program. As a part of that, there's a few different journeys that you can take. You can be reemployed through tech. So they have the tech program. They also have mentorships with people in corporate America. And then on top of everything else, they have an actual entrepreneurship boot camp where you do part of it online and then you actually get to go there. I don't know exactly how it is because we participated in, my husband did it in 2016 and I did in 2015. So I'm not exactly sure if they're still doing on site. But either way, you get a small business certificate and you get tons and tons of knowledge, resources. We've gotten a trademark from there. We've used it, accounting. It's so many resources that are available to you through the Institute of Veteran and Military Family. I'm gonna save some for another video. I don't wanna just keep rambling. Thank you so much, JTsuits, for sharing that sometimes people can discourage you from transitioning to the military, but there is a world of resources out here. You have definitely served and you have very much well earned your benefits. Even if you're a spouse, you have worked and supported your military spouse, and your kids have definitely been impacted by the sacrifice that your service member has made. So please don't be ashamed of getting any benefit, because you can use all the benefits that are available and it's still not enough to thank you. So I want you to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing these about once a week. I do have something very special that I'll be revealing on another video coming up in the next coming months. Thank you so much for watching. Again, please share with your family, and please don't forget to comment down below if you have any questions, because I will be you know, answering those questions, and you guys can help me come up with topics that you may want me to cover. Thank you so much.